Hey YouTube, Stampede 19 here. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to do some high-speed runs on the Slash 4x4 as a road car. This is the GT body. We're going to change out the center differential for slipper clutch. Okay. The only modification we've done to the slipper clutch is the aluminum piece here instead of plastic. These guys here in plastic form tend to get hot, melt, and deform, and the slipper starts to wobble. Alright? Never really showed you step by step. It's pretty simple. Just thought I'd do a quick video and give you a quick look at it. Alright, let's get started. All you're going to need is a 2.5 millimeter hex. Alright. And as always, what's cool about the Slash 4x4 is it's modular. So you're basically just taking out two screws back here. Alright, let's see if I can get you a closer shot of that. Alright, you have these two screws right here. 1, 2. Alright. And then if I flip it over, I'm going to be taking out this screw here and this screw here, and the whole rear assembly will pop right off. Okay. Let's get started. Flip it over. Okay, now she should come right apart. You want to give it a couple of jiggles. Okay, gently. Mine gives me a little bit of a tough time because if you remember in some of my other videos, I have the drive shaft attached. Okay, just slide the rear center diff out, and that's what the center diff looks like. Similar to the slipper clutch, only that it's a differential. Okay, I'm going to want to keep this guy, which is my bearing. That's going to go on the slipper clutch. Okay. And you'll notice my drive shaft fell out. Okay. I don't know if you can see in the video, but I have shoe goo in here. Like I said in my previous videos, you have to keep applying it because as it spins, it wears and the shoe goo falls out. Alrighty. We're not going to walk it down today to cut down on noise because that's not what today's all about. Today's all about changing the gearing. Okay. I'm going to run the car today on 3S and see how much of a difference it is with the on-road tires. Okay, now here's the slipper clutch. Slipper clutch is just going to simply get your bearing in the motor plate. clutch in. It should be a direct fit, which it is, because I'm not. The spur gear on the slipper clutch is the same size, 54 tooth, as the spur gear on the center diff. So you'll see I got a pretty good mesh there, so I don't have to adjust anything. Alright, now to put it back together, it's fairly simple. Same way. Okay. When you do it, you want to try to line it up as best you can. Alright. If you look right here, you can see that in the camera. You want to push down here because there's a little lip at the bottom of the chassis here that the rear bulkhead has to slide under. Alright, so basically how I do this is, can't get the right camera angle to show you. How I do this is, I push down, you hear that little snap. I push down to get it under that lip. And then what you want to do is, you want to just jiggle it a little bit. Okay, and get your wheels to turn. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's helping align. Okay, that's helping align the rear end. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, I just rolled the truck a little bit with a little push to the back, and she's lined up. Now you just want to flip it over and make sure that the rear bulkhead went under that little lip right here. Okay. All right, can you see that in the camera? Now you know you're in tight. Put the truck back down. Try not to disturb it, because that's how you want it aligned. Okay. You want to take your screws down and start driving them back in. Don't make them tight at this point. You just want to get them back in, so this way it doesn't move around on you when you start locking them down. Flip it over. Make sure you're still under. Make sure it's still sitting under that lip. Very important. I know this from experience. It will go together with it above the lip. So if you're not paying attention to that and you do it that way, it's going to cause the spur gear to be off. It's going to be at an angle when it's meshed with the motor, and you're just going to tear up the spur gear. Okay, once it stops turning, I give it another half turn. That's tight enough. You don't want it too tight. You have a little bit of a accident. Chassis tries to flex. If it screws it too tight, it'll crack right where the most stress is on the screw. Again, I don't tell you these things because I read about them or someone told me. What I'm telling you is from experience. I got a little crazy, tightened one of these down on another slash, and the chassis cracked. Working on a friend of mine's truck. And I had to buy him a new chassis because I felt it was my fault. I shouldn't have went so tight on the screws. And there you go, guys. That's how easy and quick it is to swap out the center diff for the slipper clutch, or vice versa. Alright guys, enjoy the morning. Hopefully I'll have some speed run videos for you. Talk to you soon.